make changes to it maybe, and then they decide to accept it or reject the changes. Then the committee members have two options. They can send the bill to the House floor to be debated, or they can send the bill to a subcommittee for further research. So, which one do you think we should do? Send it to the House floor to be debated, or to a committee, subcommittee for further research?
Which do you want to do? Correct. What do you want to do? You want to send it to the subcommittee.
Okay, send it to the subcommittee for further research. That's what we'll do. The committee decides it needs more information on the bill, so it is sent to a subcommittee for closer examination. The subcommittee studies the bill and collects expert opinions on it. Based on this research, the subcommittee makes a few changes in the bill and sends it back to the committee for approval. So it's, I know that all the subcommittees and committees might sound a little confusing, but that's what they do. Each committee is made up of representatives who are experts, okay? So now we send it to the House floor to be debated. The bill is reported, the committee approves the updated bill, and it is sent or reported to the House floor. The bill is debated. The representatives discuss the bill and explain why they agree or disagree with it. Then the bill is read section by section, and the representatives suggest more changes on it too. Now the bill is ready to be voted on. Representatives vote on the bill using the electronic voting system. So representatives can vote yes, no, or present. Does anybody know what present means in that context?
You can vote yes, no, or just push present. What would that mean if they just push present? Do you think? Kara? She said they don't care. Any other ideas, Kyle?
And then they want to hear more information about it.
Okay, you said they want to hear more information about it?
Okay.
Michael, you have an idea? Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, please. I would like to hear another answer.
Hey, Michael? Forgot what your name was. Christian?
That they want to go. That they want to be on the winning team.
Well, all of your answers are, I guess, in some way correct. When you vote present, it means that you don't want to vote on the bill. So you're not yes and you're not no. It's basically, not voting on the bill. So a majority of the representatives, in this case, will select yes, and the bill passes in the U.S. House of Representatives. The bill is then certified by the clerk of the House. So if the majority of representatives chooses yes, then it is certified. And then it is sent to the U.S. Senate, where it goes through many of the steps it went through in the U.S. House of Representatives. The bill is discussed in the Senate committee, but no changes are made. Then the senators vote on the bill. In the U.S. Senate, senators vote by voice. I thought this was really interesting. I actually did not realize this before, but the senators vote by voice. Those who support the bill say yeah or yes, and those who are against say nay, which is kind of an antiquated form of no. A majority of the senators say yeah, and the bill passes in the U.S. Senate. It is ready to go to the president. Now, when the bill reaches the president, he has a few different choices. Let me zoom in here. So he can, he has three choices. He can sign and pass the bill. He can refuse to sign or veto the bill, or he can do nothing or pocket veto the bill. So it's the last thing that kind of grabbed my attention, actually. When you do a pocket veto, that means that by doing nothing, you're kind of automatically vetoing it. So I thought that was sort of interesting. Now, what do we want the president to do? Do we want
those three choices would you like to do? 7?
Don't look at
What is it?
packet
veto.
Okay, so let's say we go with pocket veto. Well, the president does nothing with the bill. Now, what happens to the bill depends on whether Congress is in session or not. So if the president decides to pocket veto it, then if Congress is in session, the bill automatically becomes law after 10 days. So the president, if he does nothing, it will automatically become law in 10 days anyway, but that's if Congress is in session. Or if Congress is not in session, the bill does not become a law. Which do you think should happen? Will it become a law or shouldn't it?
Let's see, Michael.
Become a
Sorry?
become a law.
Okay, make it a law. Great. So if Congress is in session, which it is, then it becomes a law for 10 days. The bill has become a law. The ideas in the law are now carried out by the government, and any new rules are enforced by the American people. So this is how bills have become laws for a long time now, and the process still works pretty well. And the bill's journey is complete, and now it's a law. After a good night's sleep, it begins a new adventure. Okay, so that is a little interactive about how a bill becomes a law. And it really shows you how it can start with just somebody's idea, maybe writing to their representative, and then that can make such a difference. And bills can be about a variety of different things. What's one that you've heard about recently?